So this is our class 61, right?
Yes, sir.
What is the date? 13. Okay. So I'll start. These were the concepts that we saw. Wait a minute. Hmm. We'll start a topic of string formatting. You need more patterns, Ankit. उतना बना लो, काफी होगा. अच्छा, at times चलो पहले स्ट्रिंग फॉर्मेटिंग देख लेते हैं. लास्ट में कुछ पैटर्न्स का मैं आइडिया दे दूंगा. स्ट्रिंग फॉर्मेटिंग. Well, you won't believe how much I used to fear those patterns. One of my seniors explained me in the college. जब मैं थर्ड ईयर में गया था तब one of the seniors explained me कि this is the logic. Okay. So now देखो स्ट्रिंग फॉर्मेटिंग कहाँ यूज होता है. कुछ एग्जांपल्स तुम्हें देता हूँ. Let's say there is a program, sum of two numbers. Write a program to thank you so much. अच्छा लगा सुन के. तो print हाँ वो सब भी कर सकते हो. ट्राई करना. But what I'll suggest is exploring patterns. Exploring patterns is good, but don't overwhelm yourself with the patterns. The logic of patterns is that you should be comfortable with nested loop. It's not about generating the different types of patterns. It's about being comfortable with the or your mind should be churned enough, or your mind should have practiced enough to be comfortable with using loop within loop and then one loop dependent on other like that. उसका पर्पस ये है. इट्स नॉट दैट कि यू शुड बी ओवर जेलस एंड यू शुड प्रैक्टिस थाउजेंड्स ऑफ पैटर्न्स. नहीं, उतना जरूरत नहीं है. ओके. No, Aditya, avoid as far as possible. Do not use a built-in Python modules or whatever as far as possible. So, वो नहीं करना. Write a Python program to print the sum of two numbers. ठीक है. मान लो those two numbers will be given by the user. So let's say number one is equals to float input तो message दे देना enter one number. Similarly you can write number two and then sum is equals to n1 plus n2. Okay. Ilam, don't worry, it will be totally based on all the patterns that you have done. I'll talk about that last 5 minutes. Just remind me. Print. If you want to make your program more presentable, तुम लोग क्या करते हो? You write something like the sum of n1 and n2.
Sir, is it like necessary to make the program more concise and more simple way?
Yeah, develop a habit. I'd say. Don't feel pain in that. Just feel like an investment in yourself. Okay, that will give high returns in the future. The sum of n1 and n2 is s. Now, when you write this way, you will feel too many strings separated by comma. That means too many. अंकित मैं बस यही बोल रहा था कि if you are developed from the very beginning the habit of writing good programs and efficient programs, more interactive programs, then that will become a part of you. It will be just like inherent. It will become something that will come without effort when you will be writing codes in the future, even the complex codes. Okay, and you will finally end up being an excellent programmer. ठीक है, so इसलिए मैं बोल रहा था कि don't shy away from I'm okay कि you be by using those things and because of that you may miss 1 marks. I'm okay with that. But अगर 99% of the question is presentable ना, I don't care about you losing that 1 marks. ठीक है. तो ये यहाँ पे what is the discomfort you are feeling? कि so many parameters or arguments we are mentioning inside print separated by comma, so many strings, so it's a bit complex. सिर्फ print s लिखते तो ठीक होता, but this is more informative, right? So print formatting plays a role here. How? देखो, we will write the lines same. I am only replacing the last line. Okay. Before inverted commas, write F, single F, small letter. Then you write whatever you are writing and forget about the commas. One single message you write, one single string. Okay, here only one argument will be there. Here, one, see how many arguments are there? Note, one, first argument, second, as many commas you can count. That the commas are separating the arguments of the print function. 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 arguments are there. Here, you write everything within one quote, one single quote, that is as one argument only, as one single string only. Okay, so we'll write the sum of. But wherever you find that there is a variable for which the value has to be replaced from the top, from which the value has to be replaced, and that is a variable and not a string, that thing you will put in curly braces n1, and again n2 is a variable for which the value has to be fetched from that memory location identified by n2. This also you will write in curly braces. n2 is, and then s is again a variable, you will write it as in curly braces, close the single quotes. So you can see here you have only one single argument. You did not have to take that much of pain of breaking into different number of arguments. So here only one single argument is there. Here you have 1, 2, बहुत cumbersome है, ठीक है? Both will have the same effect. So only thing is one single argument will be there, but before the quotes you will have to write F, and wherever you are getting variables in that sentence formation that you want to display finally, just put those variables in curly braces. Okay, these curly braces are known as inside this F, wherever you are using, these curly braces will be known as placeholders. I'll use it. This is a placeholder. This is a placeholder. Curly braces are called placeholders for variables. So these are known as placeholders. Okay, ठीक है, तो इसको देख लेते हैं एक बार. चलो मैं दिखाता हूँ. Just a minute. F means format. Okay. Sum of two numbers. String. formatting. Okay, num1 is equals to, so I will take a hard coded value here. You can take int input भी, n2 is equals to 20. Yes. There is no problem if you write float input or int input, उसमें भी कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. Yeah, Rolvin, the more you progress, the more easier it gets. Starting part is difficult. Trust me, whatever we have learned so far now, the things that are to come, they are very powerful tools, but they are very simple to understand. Okay, functions वगैरह जो है ना इतना आसान हो जाएगा ना if your concepts are clear so far. Okay, that's why I am saying कि I'll be able to start your 12th portion very soon. And Aditya, this string formatting only works for strings. Whatever is there within double quotes or single quotes before which you have the letter F, उसी के अंदर ये work करेगा inside placeholders. ठीक है, you cannot use. I'll show you. इसको अलग भी कर सकते हैं, पर उसके लिए बैठो. पर हाँ, वो उस सब में काम नहीं आएगा उतना. Where you are thinking. Okay, so we'll write the sum of here n1 and n2 is n3, not n3, sorry, yes. ठीक है, so देखो देख रहे हो. और earlier when we were learning the simple approach, ठीक है, when we were learning the simple approach, we were taking so much of pain of writing this then closing the string. ठीक है, ये वाला approach देखो कितना cumbersome था, वो बहुत मेहनत लगता था and it used to give you headache. मुझे भी थोड़ा headache लगता है, but I generally start with the tougher parts so that the things that come later on that will be grasped by you easily. पहला दिन भी बता सकता था, but फिर objective serve नहीं होता. Okay, now let's take it some अच्छा एग्जांपल दिखाता हूँ. मान लो 7 पॉइंट, और भी क्या कर सकते हैं इससे. What all things we can do with this. Okay. So what will be the answer? देखो कुछ you will get something in decimal. This is coming. But let's say you are interested in only 2 decimal places. Okay, answer to correct to 2 decimal places. What you will say is, that's right, I want the final answer of the variable s, but correct to 2 decimal place. Here inside the placeholder, the number which we want to which we want to be correct up to 2 decimal places, there in the placeholder, after writing the variable name, we'll write a colon and then we will write 0.2f. Here f stands for float. Okay, we want the answer correct to 2 decimal places which will be a float number. Okay, अब इसका आंसर देखो, देख रहे हो, right? So if you make it 10 decimal places, that is also not a problem. जो बाद के बाद जितना भी बचेगा उसमें that will 0 will be filled. Okay, if you want to make it to 1 decimal places, your wish. Okay, ये concept समझ में है. So any modification has to be done with colon. Yeah, in the placeholder I'll also tell you, maybe on next class also we'll discuss something about this also. You will enjoy it playing with this formatting. Okay, so this is there. Let's say there is a word. Okay, for example, person. मान लो एक वेरिएबल बनाते हैं, इसमें नाम लिख देता हूं अपना. मान लो तुम्हें आउटपुट दिखाना है कि the sum of this and this is this and was found by this person. ठीक है? So even this string should also be as calculated by P, not P, person. Okay. So even the strings will come in that only. For whatever is the variable from where you want to replace the value in this single string. See, this is one giant single string. Okay. And wherever you think the value has to be replaced from the variables, you will do this one. Okay. So that can be done. इसको देख लो, ये भी आ जाएगा, right? So this will help you a lot when you are writing your programs. There is another way of using a string formatting. There is one way of either using F in the beginning, or there is another way of using or. Print. Here you will write the string as it is. The sum of wherever you have to substitute the values, you will write the curly braces, but you won't write the variable inside it. ठीक है? I only know that this is a place where blank has to be filled, but from a variable. So, but I'll leave it empty. I'll show you where we will fill. This is another approach of using the string formatting. And again, second variable's value has to be replaced. So here we also will write an empty placeholder. Here's empty placeholder. Okay, close the bracket. Then after this bracket, write this is for input function. No, Ankit, I'm not getting your point. क्या बोल रहे हो input function? This is just for input a number. That is a prompt. वहां भी use कर सकते हो formatting, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. Here तो I'm using with print. ठीक है? चलो इनपुट वाले केस में भी दिखाऊंगा मैं फॉर्मेटिंग कैसे यूज होता है, बट दिस इज सिंपली फॉर फॉर्मेटिंग अ स्ट्रिंग. ओके, just wait, listen me, hear me out. Another way is format in the bracket, then the first value has to be filled with n1, then you will write n1. Second value has to be filled with n2, you will write n2. Third value has to be filled with s, you will write s. Okay, close the bracket. So here first one is by writing f before the string starts. Second approach is by using the format function or format method. Okay, and then from the format method, the arguments that you have passed, first will go to the first placeholder, second will go to the second placeholder, third will go to the third placeholder. Observe karo yahan. Let's say I copy this. Not format. I'll write okay. You will see both will effectively give you the same output. देख रहे हो दोनों लाइन का जो रिजल्ट है One is with using F before the string starts, and one is using after the format after dot. देखो, is it clear?
Sir?
Huh.
So why is person within brackets?
Why is?
Person, sir, in the 7th line, last word, why is it within parentheses?
That was my mistake. It shouldn't be.
Sir, but that did not make a difference.
Yeah, that did not get a difference because that in that case it would have been taken as a tuple. टपल भी नहीं लेगा, छोड़ो उसको, अभी नहीं जाएंगे, बट अभी छोड़ दो उसको, छोड़ो. लेट्स अज्यूम दिस सिंपल केस. ये केस का कंसेप्ट समझ में आया, वेयर टू यूज दिस स्ट्रिंग फॉर्मेटिंग. देखो, क्लियर है सबको what it does, the two
Sir,
ways.
this is also big.
What? Seventh one, the second one is big, line number 7.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you will prefer the sixth one, right?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, तुम्हारी मर्जी, but I'm just showing you both the ways. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
डाउट है तो बताइए. यस गर्ल्स, आप लोग बहुत शांत रहते हैं, बताइए. नैनिका, पूजा, रुचिका.
Clear, sir.
Clear, sir.
ठीक.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this way you can use. और भी बहुत सारा चीजें, there are few more things which I need to discuss on the string formatting. ठीक है, एक चीज और देख लो, ये चीज ना इनपुट में भी काम आ जाएगा. I'll take 5 more minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes at max. मतलब इस प्रोग्राम को देख के I'm pretty sure most of you might have developed a notion that string formatting will be used only inside print. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. String formatting can be used on any string, even if it is contained in a variable. I'll just show you. Okay. For example, nobody has stopped you to do this. A is equals to hello there. ये जो करते हो ना, plus how are you. This can also be achieved using string formatting. No, ये तो उतना नहीं है. What I mean to say, चलो मैं दिखा देता हूँ एक ही में. That would more confuse you more. जैसे वहां पे लिख रहा था ना मैं, that can be done independently also. For example, A is equals to 10, B is equals to 20, is equals to A plus B. Okay, then you can write.
So in that print f, the sum of n1 and n2 is s colon 2f or 1f. How is it taken as float, sir? F and f both are same here and there.
Sorry?
F and f.
Here f is outside string. And here f is contained within the placeholder inside a string. So that is how it computer recognizes ki outer string, outer f suggests it is a formatting of a string, and inner f, which is inside a placeholder, is representing the data type of that variable inside the placeholder.
Okay, sir.
Okay. देखो ना, एक अंदर में है. One is inside this starting quotes and closing quotes, and that too inside a placeholder. Okay. And one is outside the quotes. So this one is automatically identified as a formatting sign. Okay, and this one is inside, which is inside the placeholder, is with respect to the data type of that value. Okay, so you can do this also. The sum of A and B is C. Yeah. What I mean to say is that string formatting has got nothing to do with print. Okay, it has got everything to do with strings. How you form your strings, how you generate your strings, you can work independently. Okay, so you can use formatting anywhere with any type of string. ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो res2 is equals to same. I'll copy the same. A, comma B, comma C. Yeah. So देख रहे हो? So because why I showed you first in the print, because mostly we are using for formatting different types of values, putting inside a single string. That is mostly we do in case of print for making your output more presentable. That's why I have shown you with print, but it is nothing that key formatting will be used only in case of what you say is your string, this print, only inside of print. It can be done independently, and all any string independently can be manipulated using that this string formatting. A last example for the day, I'll show you one beautiful use that you can do when accepting values in the list. उस तरह के cases में भी कर सकते हो. Okay, let's say there is a empty list. You want to ask how many values user will input, number of elements. Let's say user gives 5 elements to enter in the list, or I in range one to n. Let's take it 0. Then what we do is a dot append. Okay, a dot append में क्या करेंगे? Int
input.
मान लो integer number ही ले रहे हैं, only we are taking integer numbers. Input. Here we can use formatting for typing the prompt. Prompt maybe you can use. Enter the value for, enter the integer value. Integer value for a I. Because prompt is also a string, so it can be manipulated that way. So मतलब क्या देखो, this thing, this entire thing is normal string. It will be displayed as it is. This ending will also be displayed as it is, but this placeholder inside these two strings, which will appear as the box brackets. Okay, this placeholder will be, you can say, placeholder will replace the value of this variable I with every time you get a new value. So last way you can print that's cute. A0, देख रहे हो? 1 minus 3 34 45 and 12. Is it clear? So wherever you need to manipulate strings to merge to mix a string with different variables and different values, and you need to form a single string which will be customized as per your type, as per your requirement, as per your customization, okay, as per your wish. If you want to create a string plus a result mixture or some variable mixture, then instead of using along with print comma comma or something like that, you can do that using string formatting very easily. Okay, or you can also write the same thing as. This is the last thing. I'm not taking any further today. Either you can go and get rid of this altogether. This is the second approach using format. Not here. Outside the string. Okay, and we'll write I. Okay, so if you comment this, that will also do the same thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so just let me know this how you can manipulate strings using a string format, either using F or using dot format method. Okay, in fact, what you can do is, you can have another variable X having this string. And then you can do even this X dot format. Okay, so that is why I am saying this format is a method, because it is string method, because it is always used with string dot something, a function which is coming after dot. I have told you we can call it a method. So this is a method. So you do as per your requirement. What I'll do is I'll just copy these. Okay, either you can use this line, or you can also use, I'll just comment them and write. So you can either use a line number 5 or use line number 6 or 7. Okay, interchangeably, both are same. Okay. So tell me now, is this thing string formatting concept, which of course we'll be exploring into more depth in next class. Is this thing clear? Where to use, how to you can format or customize or produce your own string using the mixture of string and results inside a single string, variables inside a single string. Then how you can manipulate prompts using that. Okay, and how you can write program is string formatting using that. तो बताओ.
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Variables.
Clear, sir.
Clear, sir.
Okay, Ankit, you were asking something. Now you can tell me. I'm done with this concept. You were saying something, input a number. What you wanted to ask there?
Sir, means inputting, like asking a number from the user.
Asking a number from the user. So in input, you leave a message using prompt, right?
Yes, sir.
Prompt is a message. A prompt is a string. So that string can be manipulated. That I have shown here, no?
Yes, sir.
You can see input. This prompt is I have manipulated as per what you say is using string formatting.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So any string, wherever there is double quotes or single quotes or triple quotes, you are free to use a string formatting. Okay. Okay. Chalo, we'll be exploring this much, not now. We'll be using this in databases when we will integrate our program with the backend, that is MySQL, जो हम लोग पढ़ेंगे उसमें मैं ये और अच्छे से दिखाऊंगा इसका यूज करके. ठीक है. but this is still you will be using extensively for displaying or making the program more user friendly, right? ठीक है, चलो, I'll stop the recordings here. You